Good evening and welcome to Northern Senior Awards Ceremony. At this time, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Before we get started this evening, I would like to share some logistics with you. The presenters will come up on this side and come up to the podium to give the awards. The students receiving the awards will come up on this side. Everyone will exit the same side that they came up, and then you'll pause here because we have a photographer this evening who will take your pictures. Okay? As soon as you hear your name, please come forward so that you can stand up here and be recognized. And also, please make sure that you silence your cell phones during this ceremony. Thank you. Take a moment. At this time, I would like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. James Saruta.
Thank you so much. I didn't realize there were so many Boston Red Sox fans here tonight. That's great. This evening, I want to welcome parents and distinguished guests, administrators, Dr. Lopez, our high school principal, and of course our seniors, the class of 2017. We're always proud of the fact that as a school district, we have the opportunity and the privilege to service our military families, active military out at Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst. And at this time, I'm going to ask all retired military, active military, and first responders to please take a moment and stand and be recognized, and it will give us an opportunity to thank you all for all that you do every day. Thank you so much. I have to tell you, tonight's one of my favorite nights. It's the time of year where we're getting ready for graduation. We've had our senior trip, senior proms is here and gone. I look in the audience and I see so many familiar faces and quite frankly, so many friends that are here tonight. Adults who are in the audience here to support our students. In some cases, it's their grandchildren. In some cases, it's their children. But I just want to thank you not only for the support that you give your students and grandchildren, but the support that you give this administration and the faculty. We're truly a community here, and all that you bring to Northern Burlington kind of defines who we are. In the audience, we do have a couple of board members here this evening. I always want to take a moment to thank them and to point out that the many, many hours that they give to Northern Burlington, to the governance system, and they're here because they care about kids. So Mr. Noward, if you'd please stand along with Mrs. Browning. And I'd like to include Mrs. Mohina as well. She's our PTSA president. If just stand and wave and be recognized. Is there a board member I missed? You have to be careful. It's like a wedding. We don't want to offend anyone. Tonight we celebrate all that is right. We focus on the young men and women this evening as we recognize their many accomplishments. These students are not only smart, they're citizens of character. And I believe this idea of being citizens of character is the defining issue of our time. We live in an interesting time, and I'm working on some graduation thoughts. But I want to tell you, I not only admire you for who you are, and I mean that. I look at the group and I see people who stop me in the hallway and say hello and follow me on Twitter and say some nice things on Twitter. So I appreciate your kindness, your respect. and it's not something that can be taken for granted anymore. All that goes on, but these students here, these young men and women, they're students of character, and the faculty that are here tonight, the administrators that are here tonight, all that support and go into, you're the reason why we do what we do. I need to thank our faculty, I need to thank our administration, and thank you folks for really a great year. I'm looking forward to next Friday. I'm very proud of you all, and I'm appreciative of having the opportunity to have even just a small part to play in your high school experience. So tonight, I'll ask everyone to pause, relax, and enjoy the evening. Seniors, you have my best wishes, and I'll probably see you on Friday, next Friday. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saruda. Okay, we're going to start this evening now with our first scholarship, the NBC Bus Drivers Association Scholarship that will be presented by Ms. Donna Hawley.
Don't worry, I'm not taking you to school. Hi, I'm Mrs. Hawley. I have 2 scholarships that are going for $957. One is for Sean Cooney, and one is for Brandon Gilbert.
The Michelle Russo Miller Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Ms. Catherine Shalhoub.
Good evening. As she said, my name is Catherine Shalhoub. I'm class of 1989. I'm honored to celebrate this exciting evening with you, graduates, and your families. This is the 9th year that I present a memorial scholarship on behalf of my dear friend, Michelle Russo Miller, also class of 1989. This year's recipient has shown unwavering school spirit, has a positive attitude, and also excels academically. It is my pleasure to extend this $500 award to graduating cheerleader, Catherine Narwood.
The Devore Heart and Lung Center Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Thomas Campbell.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back again to present 2 scholarships on behalf of the faculty, physicians, nurses, technicians at Devore Heart and Lung Center. Northern Burlington High School participates in Devore's Heart Challenge and Art Competition, and it's an academic competition and an art competition. And Northern, I believe, this year held their own in the competition. And Devore gives out 2 scholarships to each of the participating schools. So, my pleasure to present both of them this evening. I understand the first recipient is not here, but let's recognize Jasmine Sethi. And I believe the second recipient is here, and it is Bahumi Dave.
The Devon Lucas Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mr. William Lucas and Miss Kim Lucas.
Good evening, and congratulations to all the graduating seniors. I'd like to start our presentation with a reach out from our daughter Ashley. She said, "I'm sorry to say I could not make tonight's awards ceremony, as I have for the past 8 years. I would have enjoyed being with you all tonight, but I've fallen in love with Virginia Tech, my college, and I'm spending the summer here. As for everyone sitting in those seats I was sitting in just last year, let me extend my grandest congratulations. You have done it. It's quite a feat to get just this far, but believe me, it's just the beginning. The best is yet to come. As you continue on to whatever may lie ahead, I want to leave you with 3 pieces of advice. Time management is going to be your best friend for the next few years. 2, don't be afraid to try something new. Get out of your comfort zone and spread your wings. 3, most important of all, enjoy yourself and everything college has to offer. Good luck, work hard, and don't forget to have fun. I send you all my support, Ashley Lucas." So, on with our presentation. In August 2008, we tragically lost our son, Devon, who would have been starting 8th grade that fall. Our family immediately knew we wanted to continue Devon's legacy by offering an award to a graduating senior in order for them to pursue their college degree. Through the generous effort and sponsorship from family, friends, an ongoing fundraising campaign through the Chesterfield Elementary School and through the Chesterfield Elementary School PTA, we are proud to offer a $3,000 award this year. To be considered for this award, candidates submit an application and an essay. Our family reviews the applications, and then we interview the finalists to get to know the students. Each year we find fulfillment in this process, and each year we are thrilled with the quality of the representative students at Northern Burlington Regional High School. It's clear this school produces a broad and diverse student body, many with drive and ambition. This year's finalists each represent positive attributes, including care, connection to their family and community, focus on their educational path, and interest in developing their abilities to make the world around them a better place. During the interview process, it's also interesting to learn from the candidates how certain teachers made a difference in their lives. Teachers really do make a difference. That being said, it was fun to learn that this year's recipient shared the same positive experiences while working at the middle school store moderated by Rob Goldstein as our son Devon and Ashley did. Through the school store, Rob Goldstein guides and empowers the students by introducing many areas of the business world, such as merchandising, product design and manufacturing interface, ordering, inventory control, window design, interviewing, hiring, training, managing personnel, and customer service. This year's award is going to Jake Manshore, who will be attending TCMJ.
The Major Thomas B. McGuire Jr. Memorial Foundation Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Albert Karnagas.
The McGuire Foundation has been around for about 40 years. We support the men and women of the Joint Base, initially McGuire Air Force Base, now Joint Base MDL. One of the things that we've been doing for the past 20 years is providing a $1,000 scholarship to a dependent of military personnel. And this year's recipient is Sierra Barry.
Four Seasons at Mapleton Civic Association Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Ken Tonko.
I'd like to thank all you graduating seniors for doing a job well done. And from Four Seasons Civic Association, I'm happy to present this scholarship to Catherine Norwood.
The American Legion Post 26 Leadership and Citizen Scholarships will be presented by Mr. Marvin Zavaloff.
Good evening. Okay, quick little speech. I represent the American Legion Irvin v. Hamilton Post 26 in Bordentown. It's a pleasure to present these school awards, which represent the highest honor given to any civilian by the American Legion. The 6 principles upon which these awards are made are courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. This is the highest honor awarded to American youth by the American Legion. It's an award that proclaims to the world that you are the kind of American that we, the comrades of men who gave their lives in battle, believe worthy of such honor. It is our desire that wherever you go and whatever you do, you will always be guided by the highest of ideals. And the 2 recipients are Flynn Tuller and Kelsey Raymond.
The C.B. Lam PTO Alumni Scholarships will be presented by Ms. Allison Zerilli.
Sorry about that. Okay, so I don't have a speech plan because I know I would probably be crying, which I'm going to do right now. But these kids are very special to me personally because I had them in 7th and 8th grade together. So I've watched them grow and maybe not grow and stay crazy, but they're very special to me. They were very, had worked hard then, and they're going to be very good out there in the world. But 2017 is a very special place for me. So I knew I was going to cry. I don't really care at this point, sorry. But so that's my personal connection to them, and I love them all. Good luck to you guys. I'll miss you. Hopefully you don't forget about crazy Spanish teacher. So anyway, okay, so back to business. So along with being a teacher here, I am also the Vice President of the C.B. Lam PTO for residents of North Hanover Township. And we have a scholarship that's only grown in numbers, and we honor the alumni for North Hanover Township. We had many applications, and it was very difficult to decide. I had to remove myself from the voting because, again, I got very emotional while I was reading all the applications, and I couldn't professionally make a decision. So, sorry, a mush. So, with that being said, the other people in the PTO read all the applications, And again, it was a very difficult decision, but I'm very proud to award 3 $1,000 scholarships to Robert Gervasio, Madison Hallman, and my girl, Emily Hughes. Thank you very much, guys. Love you guys. Wait, up here, and then look at Mr. Newman. Thank you, and Mr. Newman. Sorry, I'm taking it. Wait, Mr. Newman. Right here, Mr. Newman, right there. That's for Facebook. That's for the
The Springfield Township Education Association Scholarship will be presented by Ms. Sandy Sekuler and Ms. Patty Sepsi.
I have to say I'm pretty emotional myself, as my own daughter is graduating this year as well, and I have her little awards thing Monday night, so congratulations to all of you. So I'm Sandy Sekuler, and I'm the president of the Springfield Township Education Association. I'm also a 6th grade teacher there. It's always a pleasure to come here to Northern on this night to see our former students and recognize their accomplishments. For at least 15 years, our association has been awarding a deserving Springfield graduate with this scholarship.
Hi, I'm Patty Sepsi, and I'm also a 6th grade teacher at Springfield Township School. And 6 years ago, a shy young lady entered my classroom with all her school supplies in hand, and she was ready to take on that year's work and numerous activities. And don't get me wrong, but I was a little worried at first because the student, I felt she could get a little lost and possibly fall through the cracks because she was so shy. But was I ever wrong? This young lady not only put tremendous effort into her work, but her heart and soul into every task that she undertook that year. I watched her blossom academically and become an outstanding role model for her peers. It is my extreme pleasure to present the Springfield Township Education Association Scholarship to Ms. Kaylin Edwards.
The Devon and Chatubai Patel Memorial Scholarship for Highest Science and Highest Math Average Award are presented by Mr. Dalbat Patel and Mr. Magan Patel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and also especially good evening to our class of 2017. This award my family presented for last 22 years to the Northern Burlington High School senior, who achieved the best in maths and science in memory of my parent, Chodubai, and Devon Patel. My father was a school teacher and farmer. We are originally from India. My brother came to America back in 60, and I came to 66. I attended Villanova, a master's degree, and my brother from Virginia Tech for his master's in electrical and mechanical engineering. So we coming from very middle class family, hardship also there. We walk to the school 3 miles, cross the river, and this is the life. So you can do anything because nowadays you get a lot of facility, everything is there except the engineering or any college cost is so high. I don't know how to survive with this cost. When I went to Villanova, it was $30 credit hour. So $900 for master degree. Brother went for 25 degree. So this is the skyrocketing education system. We have to do something, government has to do something about that. So everybody can get a chance to get educated. My father used to give the advice that always stay in school. Do whatever you can do, educate, that is the wealth. And that will nobody will take away from you. You always keep that and you will have better life and live with the dignity and respect in the society. My children, my nephew, nieces, and so many friends of mine, they went to northern Burlington. And they are out there achieving some kind of college degree. Everyone 100% has a college degree after they graduate from northern. And they are in every kind of medical field, engineering, medical science, all kind of degree they have. And they are doing well. And then they are proud of our northern Burlington High School. They are doing excellent in the world. I wish you all the class of 2017 good luck and do best in the life. All dream can be true. You can work hard and make it true. Okay. The memorial level for my father, it goes to Sai Bhargav Ganga Upaya. Second award also goes to him, Sai Bhargav. So he is a genius in maths and science.
Well, thank you all and good luck to you. And I'm very proud of you. You are the member of our Burlington High School, and we appreciate that very much. Thank you.
The U.S. Army Reserve Athlete Award goes to 2 students, 1 female and 1 male, Victoria Bowen and Matthew Collar. Hold up, you gotta get up, get in front. The Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst Spouses Club Scholarship will be presented by Ms. Stephanie Anderson.
Good evening. I'm Stephanie Anderson, and I'm representing the Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst Spouses Club. I appreciate the opportunity to recognize this year's deserving recipients of our scholarships. Military youth have a knack for making any duty station their hometown, and for our recipients, that is JBMDL. The Spouses Club takes a holistic approach when scoring our scholarship applications. We look for academic achievement, extracurricular activities, and community leadership, volunteerism, and involvement. This year, through our thrift shop and our trivia night function, our Spouses Club donated over $21,000 to various agencies throughout the local and national military community. In addition, this year we were able to provide $35,000 in scholarships to military spouses, military dependents who were continuing their undergraduate education, and high school seniors. 8 of those high school seniors attend Northern Burlington. Please join me in congratulating the following. Sophie Tapuzgalu, Braden Eady, Megan Walsh, Cara Charland, Nicholas Sims, Sierra Berry, Nathan Gench, and Alana Mitchell.
The John Meyers Passion for Math Award is presented by Miss Emily Meyers.
Well, congratulations, class of 2017. I had a speech typed up, put it on my phone, picked up my phone, hit the delete button by accident, and it was gone. So I'm going to do my best. This award is called the John Meyers Passion for Math Scholarship. And the reason why I named that, it was named after my deceased husband, who passed away in 2013, and he was a genius at math, literally. So this year's scholarship is being awarded to the student who had the highest math average for 4 years while attending Northern Burlington. And it goes to Sai Vulupa.
Sai, is today your birthday? Happy birthday. The Parker Farms Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Wayne Taylor.
Evening, everyone. My name is Wayne Taylor. I'd like to first extend a warm congratulations to the class of 2017 from a member of Northern's class of 1994. Tonight I'm representing the Jacobstown Volunteer Fire Company. We oversee and manage the Parker Farms Memorial Fund. In 2001, Mrs. Jane Parker was ill. We transported her to the hospital in our ambulance, and unfortunately we weren't able, and neither was the hospital, able to lost for words, help her out, and unfortunately she passed. Her family chose, in lieu of flowers for her funeral, to give donations to our fire company. Mrs. Parker was a former township clerk. Her family owned a large farm and a farm equipment auction company within our town, and always supported the Jacobstown Fire Company. So we offered to them to do a memorial tribute to her and offered a scholarship. The main requirement for the scholarship is not academics or anything like that, but based on the Parker's farming background and the community's farming background, because Northern was started as a regional school for the children of many farmers in our agriculture area. The recipient of the Parker Farms Memorial Scholarship must be active in Northern's FFA. They must show great interest in agriculture and FFA and will continue to do so in the future. We don't have anything to do with selecting the recipient of the award. That's all left up to the advisors because we feel they know the students better than we do. I've actually come to know the person who's going to receive the award tonight, and I couldn't be more pleased to award a $500 scholarship in memory of the Parker family to Julia Van Skyver.
The Jacobstown Volunteer Fire Company Auxiliary Scholarship is presented by Ms. Rose Kimball.
Congratulations, soon-to-be graduates. The Jacobstown Volunteer Fire Company Auxiliary started over 25 years ago, donating $500 to a student who provides service to their community. And I'd ask that as you go out there into your communities, whether they're short-lived or long-lived, whether you stay there, to remember that it's important to serve one another, to help your community, and to show that you care. So this year's recipient is Matthew Kohler.
The Claire Ross Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Robert Ross.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2017. The Claire Ross Memorial Scholarship is in memory of my wife Claire, who was a dedicated and caring teacher for over 25 years. We award this scholarship annually to a student who will be studying education and pursuing a teaching career. We hope this year's recipient will find teaching as rewarding a career as Claire did. And this year's recipient is Colin Casarini.
The William K. McDaniel Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Haley Johnson. The NBC Band Booster Association Marching Unit Scholarship will be presented by Ms. Jennifer Quinlan and Ms. Patty Yakubusin.
Good evening. We are delighted to be here tonight representing the Northern Burlington Band Boosters and presenting the Marching Unit Scholarships to two students who really kept the beat for us the entire season and throughout the last few years. And I'd like to present Flint Tuller.
And Miss Lorna Mills.
The North Hanover Township Senior Citizen Scholarship will be presented by Ms. Nancy Morrow.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2017. We look forward to great things from you. Our seniors know the value and understand the value of education and want to do a small part to help one of you with your college career. This award goes to Elena Mitchell.
The PTSA Scholarship for the class of 2017 will now be presented by Ms. Myra Mokena and Ms. Marissa Mokena.
Good evening and thank you for coming tonight to this wonderful event where we celebrate our graduating seniors. Congratulations to you. I was sitting right where you are last year. Michelle, my daughter, graduated and received some awards, and I know what you're feeling. It's a wonderful feeling to have such high, successful children graduate, and I wish you all the best, you and the rest of the class of 2017. I am one of the co-presidents of our wonderful PTSA, and thank you all for your support in participating in our fundraisers, becoming members of our organization, and as a result of that, we are able to give back to you, to your peers, to your teachers, to help educate you better with better tools. So we are here for you, and we thank you again and congratulate you. We are awarding tonight 5 scholarships, and my daughter Marissa, which I hope will be there next year, is going to be reading the names off. Thank you again and congratulations.
The recipients are Valerie Thorpe, Flint Tuller, Caitlin Fulfero, Maddie DiDonato, and Marie Hines.
The Northern Burlington Regional Chamber of Commerce Awards for Art and Business will be presented by Mr. Bill Ryan.
How you doing? Good evening. I'm the president of Northern Burlington Regional Chamber, and we'd like to give out 2 $1,000 scholarships. One for business, which goes to Jake Mansour. And one for art, which goes to Mariah Morgan.
The Chesterfield Ladies Auxiliary Hose Company Scholarship goes to Holly Hennessy. The Mansfield Township Education Association Scholarship will be presented by Ms. Bonnie Hope.
Good evening. I'm a Mansfield Township teacher. I teach 5th grade. This year's, we chose a recipient that has graduated from MTES and is pursuing a career in the field of education. This year's recipient is Miranda Gable.
The Bordentown Rotary Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Bill Rosso.
Good evening. I'm filling in for Brian Flynn tonight, who should be here. Brian is a local resident as I am, and he had 3 students graduate from this high school. Some of you may know him. So the Bordentown Rotary, I want to mention one thing. We sponsor the Interact Club here, as we do in a few other high schools. And for you parents who shop at the Acme or the in Bordentown or the ShopRite or the ShopRite in Marketplace, every year in April we have a can-a-thon. And that can-a-thon we have the high school students ask shoppers to go in and buy a non-perishable. Could be a can of tuna fish, could be some pork and beans, some soup. And we give that out to 9 different food pantries. And we set a record this year. Because of the effort of these students, we collected $26,000 worth of goods. Congratulations. We have 2 $1,000 scholarships to give away. And I have some notes that Brian Flynn gave me. If I read them all, you'd boo me off the stage. But one of them is the president of the Interact Club, and apparently a real go-getter, Vaishnavi Kundur. And the second one is Rachel Gordon.
The Mansfield Township Recreation Scholarships will be presented by Ms. Colleen Herbert.
Good evening. Before I get started, I wanted to congratulate you, the class of 2017, and just remind you that take time to enjoy it. The next few days and weeks before you graduate and go off to college are going to fly by. Take time, enjoy it, spend it with your family, and really get to savor it because you've earned it, you've deserved it, and congratulations. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank Northern Burlington. Without the support that we get from the athletic department and the administration, our recreation programs would not be as successful as they are. I never get the opportunity, so I wanted to say thank you in public because you guys really do support all of our townships and our rec programs, so thank you. I also wanted to thank the parents because without you bringing the kids to practices and coaching and volunteering, we wouldn't have programs. So that brings me to the most important people, the athletes. We give 2 scholarships for Mansfield Township Recreation. The criteria is we give one to a young lady and a young man. They have to have lived in Mansfield Township for a minimum of 6 years and have participated in one of our youth recreation sports programs for a minimum of 3 years. They're also required to submit an essay explaining their experience while participating in their specific sport program and how they think being a part of youth recreation may benefit them in the future. In addition, the candidates must also have volunteered either in our youth sports program or in a Northern sports program. It is my pleasure to present the Mansfield Township Recreation Scholarships to Catherine Norwood and Jake Manshaw.
The Patricia Wendler Scholarship will be presented by Ms. Karen Garfield.
My name is Karen Garfield, and I am Patricia's youngest daughter. This is the 3rd year that this award has been presented. The scholarship fund was created in her memory in 2015, the year after she passed, by a number of her colleagues and friends at Springfield Township Elementary, where she spent most of her 30-year teaching career. She was compassionate, encouraging, and supportive, all of which made for a great educator. She loved what she did and remembered every student she had from her first class to her last. When I was told who was selected as the recipient of this year's award, it was very special because I know that my mom very much enjoyed being part of this student's life and watching them grow up. I know that she would be very proud and excited to know that they will be studying and will be working toward a career in education. I'm very honored to present the 2017 Patricia Wendler Scholarship Award to Emma Browning.
The Northern Junior Greyhound Athlete Association Award will be presented by Ms. Allison Zarilli.
Okay, so Lydia cannot be here tonight, so obviously I stepped in. That was a no-brainer. So I am also involved with the Junior Greyhounds Youth Football and Cheer Association, who gives out a scholarship for a graduating senior or seniors who have been in our Junior Greyhounds program. This year, the recipient, there was only one recipient, And when I found out who it was, I jumped at the chance to present because I was probably going to cry again. This one, I was the varsity cheerleading coach for a couple years, so I had this particular cheerleader all middle school, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. So I basically watched her grow and into a fine young lady, became very good friends with her family, and she's a part of my heart. So it gives me great pleasure to personally say congratulations to Valerie Thorpe.
The Timothy Greco Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a Mansfield resident, and this year it's awarded to Chandani Patel. The Timothy Greco Memorial Scholarship for Computers goes to Sahir Khan. I'm now going to present the Heroes of October 12, 2001 Scholarship, but because that student is also working this evening, I want to give him some time to come forward. It goes to John Campo, but I still have something to read, so please come forward. The Heroes of October 12, 2001 is a scholarship awarded to a student who is the child of a police officer, firefighter, or EMT, or, in this case, a student directly involved in these types of community service. The fall of 2001 was a very turbulent time in the United States, especially so in central Jersey. The tragic events of September 11th were fresh on our minds. Just 1 week later, anthrax-laced letters were found in the U.S. postal system, some of which were mailed in nearby Robbinsville, New Jersey. On October 12, 2001, a reserve military policeman from Fort Dix went on a rampage. He shot 2 fellow MPs and sped off in a Department of Defense police car. Once off base, he shot a Chesterfield Township police officer in the back and commandeered his patrol car. The crazed man then led local and state police on a high-speed chase down Route 206, ending at Columbus Farmers Market in Springfield Township, where he took a hostage. The MP was surrounded by police, and unfortunately, the hostage broke free. In the ensuing shootout, a Mansfield Township police officer was seriously wounded, and the perpetrator was shot to death. This incident involved emergency personnel from nearly every northern Burlington sending district. We don't have to look far for our heroes. They're right here in our own communities. The Heroes of October 12, 2001 Scholarship is dedicated to those brave police officers, firefighters, and emergency medical technicians who race towards danger when the rest of us would rather run the other way. Pinelands Nursery is pleased to award this scholarship to John Campo. The Springfield Township Home and School Association is giving 2 awards this evening. each for $1,000, one to Emma Browning and one to Thomas Maruska. The Ladies Auxiliary of Springfield Fire Company for $500 is awarded to Tom Maruska. The Horizon Award in the amount of $500 is awarded to Holly Hennessy. The Stuart Davis Musical Scholarship in the amount of $250 is awarded to Ashwin Susetti. Singing Scholarship in the amount of $250 is awarded to Rebecca Knighton. The Donna Van Veldhuizen Memorial Scholarship and Chesterfield Public Education Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Flint Tuller.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Mallory. I'm new, so I'm still trying to build my Twitter following. I'm going to present the Columbus Home and School Association Scholarship. There are two for $500 to John Campo and Miranda Gable. The Leonard Sexton Memorial VFW and Auxiliary Scholarship for $1,000 is awarded to Stephen Truex. The Robert Comans Memorial Scholarship for $250 is awarded to Sahir Khan. The Donna Don's Hair Salon Scholarship for $500 is awarded to Darius Bethia. The Columbus Grange Award for $300 is awarded to Julia Van Skyver. The Chesterfield Township Education Association Scholarship for $1,000 is awarded to Caitlin Quinn. Stay right there, Caitlin. Don't go far. The Dewey Rockwell Foundation Scholarship offers 2 awards this evening for $500. One is to Caitlin Quinn. And the other is to Megan Walsh. The Michael D. Burns Memorial Scholarship, Class of 1992, in the amount of $700 is awarded to Bryce Tripodi. The Burlington County Association of School Business Officials Scholarship in the amount of $250 is awarded to Marianella Torres. There are 2 scholarships for the Chesterfield Elementary PTA in the amount of $500. Holly Hennessy and Caitlin Quinn. The Crosswicks Community Association Citizenship Award in the amount of $500 is awarded to Vaishnavi Kundar. The Alice Bumbera Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $413 is awarded to Caitlin Quinn. The Chesterfield Township Historical Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Sai Nayan Reddy Malati. The next scholarship that we will award is unfortunately not in our program because we were notified about it after it was printed. However, we would be remiss to not mention it. It's the CWA Local 1032 Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, and it was awarded to Bhumi Davi. Seniors, you're getting tired of clapping. You got to keep it up. Come on. The North Hanover Township Education Association Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Emily Konopka. It is my pleasure and absolute honor to present the 2017 Award for Academic Excellence to Abhishek Shivkumar. Abhishek displays a wide range of intellectual interests and has considered careers in math, physics, and the field of electrical engineering. His academic and extracurricular record at Northern Burlington County Regional High School indicates that he will achieve great success on whatever vocational path he may follow. His counselor and teachers have shared that Abhishek is a thoughtful, articulate, and thoroughly capable student. It is evident that his family has instilled in him admirable standards of academic achievement, a passion for learning, and a strong work ethic. Abhishek is always eager for academic situations in which intellectually challenging subject matter is presented and discussed. As a result, he has selected many of our school's most rigorous courses. In fact, Abhishek took all of our math classes early on in his career at Northern, and then went on to take multiple calculus courses and linear algebra at the collegiate level. Abhishek received a perfect score on the Math Level 2 portion of the SAT this year, and subsequently was awarded the National Merit Scholarship Commendation. Yes. His counselor, Ms. Connor, also noted that Abhishek has continually put his pursuit of knowledge and understanding over GPA and class rank. In the fall, he will be attending the University of California, Berkeley, where he will study mathematics, physics, and computer science. The Northern Burlington family is proud to have known and worked with Abhishek, and we have no doubt that he will succeed in his future endeavors, both personally and academically. Congratulations on this wonderful accomplishment.
The next awards this evening are all NBC-sponsored scholarships and awards. And the next one is the Say Cash Scholarship Award, which will be presented by Ms. Fatima McWilliams.
Good evening. The Say Cash Scholarship was created several years ago by a group of Northern teachers when Northern lost a much loved and respected colleague, Joseph Saycash. Today, the faculty, administration, and staff continue to contribute to the Saycash Scholarship Fund to memorialize all of Northern Burlington teachers who have passed away. The students do not apply to the scholarship. The faculty, administration, and staff nominates them. These nominations are based on the student's work ethic, attendance record, record of achievement, and potential for growth. This year, we are awarding 5 1,000 scholarships to the class of 2017. This year's recipients are, in alphabetical order, Bruce Franks, Allison Lewandowski, Alina Mitchell, Clint Tuller, and Julia Van Skyver.
Sorry.
Good evening, I'm Matt Dodd. I'm a math teacher at the high school, and the four of us will be presenting the inaugural Northern Burlington Teachers Association Scholarship. This year we were able to give 5 scholarships, $700 apiece. They go to Madison Holman, Holly Hennessy, Tom Maruska, Alina Mitchell, and Jessica Willard.
Oh. This is complete disaster.
Too many of us.
Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Just taking a picture together. We're good.
I know. Wait. We want a picture of her.
Yeah.
Okay, all together.
All together.
We got it. Sorry.
The National Art Honor Society Scholarship Award will be presented by Ms. Taryn McGee.
After you're done, you turn the page and introduce the next presenter. Okay.
Good evening. The National Art Honor Society Service Award is presented to Danielle Bowman. Danielle is our vice president this year, and she helped raise over $400 for the NEHS Coffee House. She's responsible for helping me out with fundraising, coming into my room and organizing all my files, and helping me out with the induction, and pretty much she's my right-hand woman this year, so congratulations. The next scholarship that will be presented by Kathy McKay.
And I'm not allowed to look at Mr. Uzaki. Mr. Wilderton, it's your fault. Mr. Wolverton and I would like to take this time to thank 2 very special seniors for all the work and dedication to Student Council. They were our leaders this year, holding the offices of President and Vice President. We are honored to award these 2 $400 scholarships to Kelsey Raymond and Jess Williver. Thank you, you two, for all you've done for Student Council and for Northern.
Oh, there's Jess. Here you go. There you go. There's Jess. That's good. Okay. All right.
Turn the page. The next presenter is Mr. Newman.
It's my honor to serve as the advisor of the Northern Burlington chapter of the National Honor Society. And we do, of course, many things throughout the year. To get in, you have to be academically achieving. However, once you're in, we expect you to participate fully and create many service opportunities as well. In the meantime, all the fundraising that we do goes right back out to the scholarships to the seniors who are graduating. So I'm going to be offering these scholarships now, almost totaling $5,000. First of all, the Kellyanne Maxwell Award is in honor of a student who overcame difficulties in her life to achieve academic success. So in honor of her, this award this year goes to Danielle Zoll. The rest of our awards are based upon how many service hours and how many service points each of the members earned throughout this past year. Our next level, $250 scholarships, we have 8 of them. They go to Justin Albano, Kaylin Edwards, Marie Hines, Vaishnavi Kundur, Sai Malati, Kelsey Raymond, Marinella Torres, and Sai Gopala. Going to the wide lens. Next, I have 3 $500 scholarships, which go to Rachel Lieback, Nicole Hope, and Flint Fuller. And finally, for the person who committed the most service hours this past year, a $1,000 scholarship to Chandani Patel. Next, Mr. Linder with the Band Booster Scholarships.
Good evening. I'm here to present the 2 band program scholarships, both in the amount of $500, being sponsored by the NBC Band Boosters Association. The 2 recipients are Colin Casarini and Ashwin Sasindra.
We would like to now continue with our department awards, and the first award will be the Agri-Science Award presented by Ms. Nan Hamilton.
The 12th grade Agriculture Scholars Award is presented to Julia Van Skyver. Come on up. And this is written by Mr. Brian Hayes, one of the other advisors. As an agricultural teacher, my goal is not only to help students discover and develop the technical skills necessary in the field of agriculture and related areas, but also to see students become productive citizens. My Senior Ag Award goes to Julia, a person who shows a genuine interest in agriculture and who has shown tremendous growth in these short 4 years. She has volunteered and participated in many community service activities throughout high school. During this time, she has emerged as a leader, an effective public speaker, and currently holds the office of president in our FFA chapter. Julia also participates in tractor pulls at the local county fairgrounds, in her rebuilt Massey Ferguson, and works on our uncle's farm throughout the year. Julia has seen many successes throughout her high school career. Julia has an avid interest in the agricultural mechanics field and placed first in the New Jersey State FFA Ag Mechanics Contest last year. She demonstrates an advanced understanding of technical skills in agricultural mechanics field, welding, and farming. Her abilities and knowledge far exceed the level of the average student enrolled in high school students, and she will be continuing her education at Delaware Valley University with a major in crop science in the fall. Congratulations to Julia. And then you get this too. Okay, next to present the Applied Tech Materials Award is my director, Matthew Conowitz.
Good evening and congratulations to the almost graduates. This is a great night tonight. So the Applied Technology Materials Award, on behalf of Mr. Potts, goes to Matthew Kohler. Matthew has been selected as the 12th grade recipient of the 2017 Applied Technology Materials Scholar Award. Matt has dedicated his senior capstone project to the research and construction of 2 traditional Hawaiian surfboards, the Alaya and the Patel. I hope I pronounced that properly. A great deal of research has gone into the design and functionality of these 2 boards, and Matt and his class partner have recreated one of each of these ancient-style surfboards. The attributes that raise Matt above his peers are his appreciation and reverence for the culture and heritage associated with these surfboards, his prowess with the tools and machines used in their production, and his respect for the materials invested. Northern Burlington recognizes Matt Kohler as a valued craftsman and also the 2017 Material Scholar Award recipient. I welcome to the podium Miss Taryn McGee.
The Senior Scholars Award for Fine Art is presented to Daniel Bowman. Working in the art room seems to be natural for Danielle. When I met her over 4 years ago, I knew she would bring amazing things to Northern's art program. She has distinguished herself as a dedicated individual with remarkable talent and work ethic. Her artistic style is so unique and original. I've been impressed from the moment I met her. Danielle is an accomplished student, earning high grades throughout all of her classes. She is my silk this year for my Art 2 class. Danielle is always there to help me teach other students and solve creative problems. She is an excellent role model for the students in the class. During her spare time, she works 2 jobs on the weekend at a local farm. Danielle is the Vice President of the National Art Honor Society. She is responsible for running monthly meetings and all of our fundraisers. For the AP Art class, Danielle was required to create and complete a coherent body of work. She chose to create nature-inspired watercolors with human infusions for her concentration this year, thus resulting in an artwork that was original, detailed, and creative. She completed and submitted 24 works of art for the AP Studio Art exam, which she worked countless hours on. I'm so honored to give her this very deserving award. And the next presenter is Kathy McKay.
Hi, I'm presenting this World Award, boy, I can't talk tonight, for Mrs. Lori Nadolny. And the business award goes to, I can't get this right today, Bumi Dave. We are presenting this award to Bumi for her outstanding achievement in Accounting 2. Throughout the entire year, she has achieved 100% of almost all of her Accounting 2 assignments, and her work is always superior. She works until she masters a concept, and she's always ready and willing to help others. For 2 years now, she has assisted with numerous school store accounting projects and utilized her accounting skills in real-life applications. Additionally, this year, as a member of DECA, she qualified for the DECA State Conference and competition in this area of accounting application. She works extremely hard and is very deserving of this award. We are very pleased to present the 2017 Business Scholars Award to Bumi Dave. Thank you. Oops, I got a medal for you too. And the next award is presented by Ms. Amy Stella.
I'm presenting the Computer Science Award on behalf of Mr. Carlos Bovell to Winton Britton. Mr. Bovell writes, during his time at Northern, Winton Britton has taken Introduction to Programming, Computer Programming, C++, and AP Computer Science A. While taking these classes, Winton has gone from being a shy and unsure underclassman to an assertive and confident upperclassman. He's shown himself to be a dedicated and capable student who is, as he matures, developing many leadership qualities. To top it off, perseverance has become one of his defining traits. I am consistently impressed with Winton, specifically how he tries to apply high-level language programming concepts to a wide range of problems and applications. Winton is very excited about the prospect of learning more. The idea of exploring new concepts for algorithmic thinking appeals to him, as well as a future where he is at the forefront of new breakthroughs in technology. I look forward to him contributing in substantial ways to the tech revolution that marks his generation. Congratulations, Winton. Returning to Mr. Conrad.
So now is a good time to congratulate the parents and relatives and friends that have supported your success so far, so congratulations to those of you. I now present the 12th grade Applied Technology Engineering Scholars Award recipient to Joe Ricker. This is on behalf of Mr. Chikotowski. He says, Joe is a great student I never had. I met him last year at a Technology Student Association meeting and was impressed by his aptitude for programming. I gave him some of the material for my top-level engineering course, and he's been impressing me ever since. Within a few weeks, he covered my curriculum on programming microcontrollers and sensors, creating videos to show off his progress. All of this on his own time. Every time he came back to me with a completed project, he asked me what he should do next. Very quickly, I ran out of projects, and he said, "You come to be the head programmer for one of our robotics teams, Joe. We need you." His achievements on the robotics team extend from successful operation at every event, itself no small feat, to a number of outreach events and a successful new fundraiser that brought in over $400. This year, he has continued to refine his skills in our technology capstone for material design and engineering course. Joe's hard work and talent set him apart from the rest of his peers, but he is notable also for his charming personality. He is funny and personable, getting along well with the students and faculty alike. Joe Ricker. Now Mr. Chorba with the English Award.
I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate the class of 2017 and to thank you guys for making Northern a special place. And you make it the kind of place I love to come to every day, and I'll miss you next year. Just wanted to say that while I had the opportunity. All right, for the English Award, whether regaling the class with tales about her goats or writing odes to her dogs and bringing the class to tears, or sharing observations about her cat's latest conquest, or expressing her political views in stinging diatribes, this young woman's writing never disappoints. She has a gift and a passion for the arts that is obvious in everything she does. She's what we call an old soul. Her insight and empathy for characters is beyond her years. Her performance of a monologue she had written from the point of view of Desdemona from Othello was clever and smart, and it was heartbreaking. In fact, her writing always has an emotional impact. In her analysis of the Dylan Thomas poem, Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night, she wrote that the message of the poem is to live life to the fullest. And when it comes to an end, leave this world with the same passion you spent your time in it. So it is no surprise to me that Gabby Bibas, Gabby will study literature next year at Stockton University, where I know whether she is writing about goats and monkeys, politics, or Shakespeare, she will do it gracefully and with skill and precision and passion. And Gabby, it's an honor for me to award you this. Congratulations. Mr. Bennett.
Good evening. This year's Health and Physical Education Department Award goes to TJ Wiley. He couldn't be here with us tonight, but we did want to acknowledge him for his accomplishment. So let's give him a round of applause. The next presenter is Mr. Jim Graff.
Good evening. Tonight I have the pleasure of presenting the 2017 Math Department Award to Justin Albano. Over the past 2 years, Justin has taken AP Statistics and 2 years of AP Calculus here at Northern. In that time, he has shown incredible mastery of both subjects. Having had Justin in class for 2 years now, I have had the opportunity to watch him grow into a young man with a real passion for math and science. He often displayed this by bringing problems from physics to class and showing me the connections between what they were doing and what we were doing. Justin loves to problem solve. The more complex the problem we are working on, the more excited Justin is to find a solution. Justin will be continuing his education in math and the sciences next fall at Georgia Tech. If you were not aware of this fact, just ask him to see his socks, and I'm sure he'll be more than happy to oblige. Congratulations, Justin. And the next presenter will be Mr. Linder and Mr. Taylor.
All right, this year's recipient of the Instrumental Music Senior Award is Ashwin Senior. This year's recipient of the Instrumental Music Award has played an integral part in almost every aspect of the music department here at Northern Burlington. During the school day, he was a member of our wind ensemble and a silk in the AP Music Theory class. After school, he was section leader in marching band, a soloist for the high school jazz ensemble and jazz band, and a member of the pit orchestra for the musical. Next year, he plans on pursuing a career in music and will attend Temple University. This student has truly left his mark on the instrumental music program throughout his 4 years at the high school, and he will truly be missed next year. Our next presenter will be Mr. Patel.
Thanks, sir. Good evening. This year's recipient of the 12th grade choral award is awarded to Mr. Devon Langer. Devon is a 4-year choral student that has given so much to all of our programs. His list of achievements include chamber choir, chorale, 4-year member of All South Jersey Choir, 2-year member of the New Jersey All-State Choir, and an amazing section leader since his freshman year. This past April, you may have seen him playing the role of Rapunzel's prince as a lead in our production of Into the Woods. I've had many students in my 25-year career as a music teacher with many different talents. I can say that I've never had one quite like Devon. The nice kid factor is off the charts. He is the most courteous, generous, and thoughtful student that I have ever had. Devon is always the first one to help out on the field trip loading and unloading equipment, the first one to help clean up after a show or rehearsal, and always the first student to thank you and make sure that you are doing okay. How else can I say it but a true gentleman? If I had a daughter, I would want them to marry Devon. I don't know how else to correct, because I know that, I mean this sincerely, I know that she will always be treated with respect, love, and 100% dignity. Devon, whatever you do in life, I know that you will do it with your full compassion and love towards the task at hand. You are an accomplished musician and a perfect role model for all of your students. We will miss you. Thank you, and God bless you in your future endeavors. Devon. Next, we would like to have Miss Kristen Cohen for the Biological Award.
This year, the AP Biology and Anatomy and Physiology teachers were given the difficult task of choosing a recipient for the Senior Biological Sciences Award. Fortunately, there are many worthy contenders from our senior courses. However, I'm not sure if the kids from my AP Bio class are going to be surprised who we selected. The recipient of this year's Senior Biological Sciences Award might be the most deserving student I've ever given this award to. To say she is simply hardworking and conscientious student would be an understatement. She is quite simply the most passionate biology student I have ever had. I am very pleased to announce that the winner of the 2017 Senior Biological Sciences Award is Emily Kanapka. Emily completed both anatomy and physiology and AP biology this year. I have had the honor to teach Emily for 2 years now, and I would say I have a pretty good insight into her academic successes and character. Back in honors chemistry as a sophomore, it was clear that she excelled academically and had a natural inclination for science. Now, 2 years later, I've had the privilege of teaching her in my AP biology class. Emily asked thought-provoking questions that would make me have to stop and think critically before responding. Her questions and participation in our discussions would help other students identify things that they may not have realized that they didn't even understand before. She is an exceptional biology student with an exceptional mind for science. She's the type of student who will stay after to critically discuss different parts of various free response questions or ask for additional information on various examples of homeostasis so that she can completely answer her free responses correctly on the AP Bio exam. She looks for the relationship between topics that can seem unrelated and links them together, which to me is the holy grail for teaching AP Bio. Being able to do that so early on in her academic biology career really speaks to her deep understanding of the material. And I can say that without a doubt in my mind that Emily has made me a better AP biology teacher this year, and I thank her for that. I am extremely excited that Emily is planning to pursue biology next year at Lycoming, where she can continue to build the knowledge that she started this year. Congratulations, Emily. The next award will be presented by Mr. Hishai.
Good evening. There is no debate about who is going to receive this year's Physical Science Award. If there were a debate, he would have won that too, considering he went undefeated in this year's Varsity Debate League. I have the distinct privilege of presenting this year's Senior Physical Science Award to Abhishek Shivkumar. I am constantly amazed and astounded by the general level of intellect in my AP Physics classrooms, but this particular young gentleman is truly extraordinary. He reads graduate-level physics books and solves the problems just for fun on the side, in addition to traveling to Columbia every Saturday to study advanced topics like graph theory and general relativity. As many of my colleagues can tell you, he operates on a different level. He will think through problems and reason them out and get an answer before most of the other students are even done processing what the question is even asking about. He also goes above and beyond the call of duty. Last year in AP Chemistry with Ms. Watterson, he wrote his own study guide, shared it with all of his classmates, and held review sessions while she was out sick. It was surely not a surprise to anyone that he scored a 5 on both this and the AP 1 exam last year. In the classroom, Abhishek was never satisfied. I would offer answers or explanations, but he'd want to understand things at a core elementary level, even crazy topics like quantum entanglement. I would often have to go to the internet to try to look things up and appease him. In typical Abhishek fashion, on a night where he's being honored, he asked me to give his mom, Mrs. Shivkumar, a shout out. Today is her birthday. Thank you. Thank you for the honor and privilege of having your son in class this year. It was truly great. And I can honestly say in my 10 years as a teacher, having seen him at the debate this year was one of the capstone pinnacle moments for me. It was just really unbelievable to see him operate. So I'm thrilled for Abhishek to continue his journey next year at UC Berkeley. Whether you study physics, math, or some combination of the two, I wish you the best of luck next year. Congrats, bro. The next presenter is Ms. Courtney McNeely.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to present on behalf of the Social Studies Department this evening. The Social Studies Department Senior Award for the class of 2017 goes to Ashwin Sasidran. Northern Burlington is fortunate to have so many exceptionally gifted students attending our institution. Several have stood out in the area of social studies, but none more than Ashwin Sasidran. Over his 4 years in high school, Ashwin enrolled and excelled in the most rigorous social studies classes offered at Northern each year, including Advanced Placement U.S. History 1 and 2, as well as senior electives, Advanced Placement Government and Politics, and Advanced Placement Psychology. But what makes Ashwin truly impressive is his contextual or practical intelligence. American psychologist and psychometrician Robert Sternberg defined contextual intelligence as the ability to apply knowledge to the real world, our ability to use our intellect to help shape our environment. Where most students memorize material and are able to then apply it to a test, Ashwin masters the material. He is capable of infusing the concepts learned in class to his everyday life. The questions he asks in class demonstrate not only his desire to learn, but his grasp of how the information gleaned in the course can be applied to an everyday or specific current situation. Ashwin exercised this skill in helping the NBC debate team win the state championship this year. For a teacher, having a student memorize the material is not nearly as rewarding as having them master the material. Ashwin, thanks for making all your social studies teachers feel like true educators these last 4 years. We are going to miss you next year and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Mrs. Jennifer Huckleberry.
I am so very delighted to be honoring you with this award tonight, Gabby Bibas. I still remember judging your short plays for Mrs. Gargas's class and telling myself that I had to have you on my theater competition team. Even as an underclassman, your natural acting talent was clear to see. As a theater competition captain, you worked hard to inspire everyone else on the team. You kept me sane by helping out with anything and everything that needed to be done. It was a joy seeing you be cast as one of your dream roles in last year's musical. And in this year, in the fall play and musical, you approached both of your parts seriously and made them come alive, whether large or small. I've watched you tackle adversity over the years, and I am so very proud of you for sticking with it and pushing through, rather than withdrawing when things got tough. You have such a bright future ahead of you, and I am so very thankful for all you have done. Presenting the next award is Matt Hona.
Right. This year's Video Production Award goes to Joe Ricker. And I'll be reading on behalf of Mr. Dowd, who wasn't able to make it tonight. It's extremely rare for us to give a senior award to a Video Production 1 student, but
but Joe Rooker has stood out this year for his enthusiasm, sense of humor, and work ethic. Anyone who knows Joe Rooker knows that he can accomplish anything with his creative mind and technical know-how. His project work in class always impresses both myself and his peers, and I know he has a bright future in whatever he pursues. Thanks, Joe, for everything you've done this year, and we look forward to hearing about your next adventures. Tonight, the Oscar goes to Joe Rooker. The next award will be presented by Miss Jean Connell.
Good evening, everyone. It's so nice to see all of these newly graduates of 2017 that I have a lot of my Chinese class students there too, and I'm so proud of you guys. This is my first year to teach in Northern Burlington, and I teach in both middle school and high school. Somehow, for this particular night, when I see your laughter, cheering, and those kind of exuberance, youth, I was so exhilarated. And then on behalf of Madam Hala Kim, I have to start my first award to a familiar name again, Kelsey Raymond. She is the 12th grade French language department award winner. This is the speech made by Madam Kim. If I had to compare you to someone or something, I would say bumblebee, a true bumblebee. Busy, you make it your full-time occupation in a towering edifice of culture, exploring its nooks and crannies, developing your questions and responses, constantly making your best contributions to Northern and especially to my French class. It is very hard to see you leave after all these outstanding busy years. Be assured that you are leaving behind a very fulfilled and completed job and many sweet, indelible, great memories from a span of 5 years in French. Your presence perks up the entire class. There was never a dull moment. You never stopped being happy and cheerful. It was all true when your classmates portrayed you in their class comic strip project as the most enthusiastic student. That's what they wrote. I'm ready. Come on, bring it on, Madam Kim. I will take the quiz first. Whether it's a simple or complex task, you never sweated over it. You were always ready no matter what. I saw you grow with strong confidence and assertiveness. I will definitely miss that energy that you bring into the classroom. Above all, I will miss your daily upbeat greeting. Bonjour, mesdames. Unfortunately, now I have to end this message with a farewell and an au revoir. And I wish you the very best of luck, my bumblebee. You keep on working. Congratulations, Kelsey. Oh, here comes mine. This is the Senior Chinese Language Department Award goes to Megan Walsh. We're matching colors. Mayan, the lady that resembles the plum blossom in spring and brings peace to the people around her. That is you, Megan. In addition, you also bring diligence, motivation, and dedication to our Chinese 5 class. You're always ready to learn, and you are such a positive influence on your classmates. Beyond your academic performance, I see you as a loving sister, a loyal friend, and a promising career lady. Your strong working ethic towards Chinese language, as well as your passion about life, make me feel sure that this plum blossom will continue to thrive and flourish in the long run. I'm so proud of you, Megan. Congratulations. Now it's my honor to introduce Mrs. McDaniel for the next nominee.
The Spanish Language Award goes to Bumi Dave. Bumi has been an outstanding student in my Spanish 4 class. She has all the qualities anyone would want in a student and more. She deserves recognition for her hard work, determination, and dedication. She's a persistent young woman who always puts forth her best effort, and her desire to succeed and acquire the language is impressive. I am pleased to see her working hard daily to perfect her knowledge of Spanish. Her grades are wonderful, but aside from her academic performance, she has a strong work ethic and strives towards excellence every day. She's a mature young woman with many goals. She sets a goal for herself and works non-stop until she achieves that goal. She's an extremely kind and compassionate person. She looks out for her peers, supports them, and is always available to help them. Bumi is a very positive, hardworking, and well-rounded young lady, and I am going to miss her dearly next year. She has been an absolute pleasure to have in my class, and I am confident that she will succeed in whatever she does. The next presenter will be Mr. Jeff Newman.
It's my privilege to give the 2017 National Honor Society Leadership Award to Ashwin Sasindran. I had a fantastic executive board this year, 6 officers who dedicated themselves to the success of the NHS. But for Ashwin, I've been lucky enough to have known him for 3 years now, and it has been a blessing the entire time. A true leader is somebody who guides and instructs others. A leader is someone who cares deeply about the direction of an organization, and this describes Ashwin perfectly. Ashwin has been a fantastic president of the National Honor Society this year. He has led with conviction and by example. He has supported all endeavors that the NHS has undertaken. He has stuck up for members who needed it, but he hasn't shied away from reprimanding those who weren't participating fully. Not only does he inspire the members of NHS to do their best, but he's inspired me to try to do my finest as well. That's what leadership is all about. I will truly miss Ashwin's contagious personality and his enormous smile, as you can see. Congratulations, Ashwin, this year's recipient of an NHS Leadership Medal. Next is Mrs. Kathy McKay, again.
Hey, come on. Okay. This award is for Student Council, and this year's Student Council Leadership Award goes to Jessica Williver. Student Council members are the leaders of our school. They are involved with student council because they want to interact with all their peers, no matter what grade. As freshmen, they start learning the process. They watch in amazement how homecoming is run and just follow orders as to what to do next. They learn about our food and toy drives, and then if they have participated, they attend our winter and spring conferences offered by the New Jersey Association of Student Councils, where they meet other students from all over New Jersey and learn new and exciting things. By sophomore year, they can start doing on their own. They still need guidance, but they now have an idea of what's going on. They work hard and start thinking about future years when they might be leaders. By junior year, they may be an officer, or maybe just at the point of being a leader. By senior year, it's their chance to shine. When I think of student council leader, I think of Jess Williver. Jess has helped with every aspect of student council over the years, from homecoming dance and carnival and pep rally to the adoptive family, food drive, holiday gift drive, winter dance, sweetheart dance, Mr. Northern, and the senior citizens prom. Thank you for all your help. You will be missed. And now, my nemesis, who makes me mess up, I think, at these things, Mr. Uzaki.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dan Uzaki, and I have more than 448 Twitter followers. Just saying, I took that kind of personally. I don't know if it was directed at me. I'm going to start off with the soccer awards. I'd like to recognize some people on behalf of the Soccer Booster Club. They're all receiving a variety of different amounts, ranging from $250 to $500. So if we could call up the following people: Mr. Matt Collar, Jacob Araka, Winton Britton, Noah Osman, Dylan Rose, and John Taj. All right, handsome gentlemen, exit right. I do have 2 baseball awards that I need to give out also. So the first one is for Joshua Berg for the NBC Baseball Role Model. And the other baseball scholarship award for most valuable player, Mr. Paul Woodley. And my 2 final words for tonight, I just want to give a brief explanation of this. This is voted on by all of the coaches. This is very special. It's every coach within the district. We ask for their feedback. We start off with like 10 kids, and then we basically limit it down to 2. Sometimes we have a 4-way tie and a lot of people bickering, but this year, the standouts for the NBC Athletic Scholarship, male and female, are Stephen Truex and Karina Lopez. So I'm just going to give a little speech here, not too long. At all these banquets, I give some pieces of advice. Greyhound Junior Awards, I gave some advice. The galas, I've given some advice. So this is my last opportunity this year to give some advice. I haven't been formally told, but I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to speak at graduation, so this is my last shot, right? Okay, just checking. I love NBC. I love the kids that stay after school with me. They are my kids, so first of all, I want to thank all the parents for allowing me to spend time with all of your sons and daughters from 2:30 to 5:30 and sending them home just in time for them to pass out in bed. I really do love it. So I just want to give you guys 2 phrases to remember, and I keep on telling everybody, I tell the kids, Stephen, I'm going to give you this phrase to remember. It's, I don't know, and I'm sure you've used it a lot in life, okay? But you're allowed to say it, okay? This is your outgoing graduation phrase because, you know, you're allowed to search for the right answers. You're allowed to give yourself some time. You're allowed to find out what people in this world want to help you and what people in this world don't want to help you. Okay, so sometimes when you say, I don't know, it's okay to sit there and look for the answer a little bit longer. You're not expected to have all the right answers as a 2017 graduate. And Karina, your phrase to remember is, give me some time, I'm going to get back to you. Slow down in life. Miss Herbert said it earlier, you know, when she was talking about the kids graduating and how quick the time is gone. You know, 4 years ago, my son came home off the bus with a 2027 graduate sticker. And I just felt like that was so long ago. And this year, you know, I was telling the story to someone, I was like, and do you know what sticker he came home with? And I was like, yeah, it's still 2027. I don't, you know, they were doing math and stuff. I was like, you know, he didn't get left behind. But now it's only 10 years from now that this 8-year-old is going to graduate. So, you know, just remember those phrases, slow down, it's okay. Because 4 years from now, you're going to be living in your basement, probably. Your parents are going to look at you and say, when are you going to get a job? And you're going to have to say, I don't know, just give me some time. I'll get back to you, all right? Congratulations. And now, Dr. Lopez with the closing remarks. Did I get the hook pulled off?
What'd you do? I didn't do that to you. I just want to let you all seniors know that if you received a medal this evening, you should wear it to graduation. If you've ever received a Greyhound Choice Medal, wear it to graduation. You wear it with your gowns, okay? So don't forget them because it's very impressive and you earned it, so wear it. I know it's cliche and kind of corny, but it really does take a village to raise a child. And I have to tell you that we truly are honored and proud to be part of your lives. So you give yourselves a round of applause for everything that you've accomplished this evening. We really are very proud of you and we'll miss you. Luckily, we have another week with you. This concludes, one more week. This concludes our awards program, but we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night, Senior Carnival, 6 o'clock, and parents and families, we will see you all next Friday at graduation. So have a safe evening. Thank you for coming.